Let's talk about Loki. The show just released on Wednesday, June 9 on Disney Plus, and yeah, it's gonna be streaming for the next few weeks, and every episode's gonna come out once. The story takes place right after Loki escapes from the Avengers with the Tesseract or the Space Stone in Endgame. We all know that Loki died in the main timeline. Thanos killed him during Endgame when they were going back for the stones. They made a mistake and Loki ended up escaping with one of them. That's when the story takes place, like in a different timeline. TVA is an expansive, bureaucratic-like organization that exists outside time and space and monitors all realities across the multiverse in the Marvel universe. Thank you, Insider, for that definition. So the show gives us a lot of exposition through a very cute cartoon about time travel, what a time variant is, why they cannot exist. Introduces us to the timekeepers, which are supposed to keep the natural flow of time. I'm gonna explain a lot about the show, but I haven't talked about the show itself. The show is really good. Tom Hiddleston is great as Loki, and Owen Wilson as Mobius is such a great addition to the Marvel universe itself. Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson have such a good chemistry during the one scene that they have. Well, they have multiple scenes together, but I'm talking about the scene in which they're in the room discussing what happened to him, and Owen Wilson is trying to figure out why Loki does what he does. You know, it's such a good scene, so well written, just so great. You just tackle so many like interesting topics, very existential times. And I think it's really great. You know, it makes Loki question himself and what he's been doing. You know, what's the purpose of being a king? What's the purpose of being a leader? Why does he want to be a leader? Why does he kill people? Owen Wilson or Mobius is so good at getting in Loki's head. It's such a great scene. They have such a good chemistry. We know the Marvel formula. You know, it's criticized a lot. I understand the criticism. You know, very predictable. But what I like about this show is that they just explore such interesting ideas, and it's accessible to a lot of people. You know, it's not this complicated thing. It's not an artsy TV show. No, this is accessible to a lot of audiences because this is mostly directed to the fans. Entertaining, it's funny. You know, during this first episode, it gets very serious. You know, you get to know a lot more about Loki, and I really like that. I really like that. This show is really good, but I really don't want to overhype it or create theories or anything because I was kind of disappointed with the ending of WandaVision. It wasn't the show's fault. I believed too much in it. I created my own theories. And when the show didn't meet my expectations, I was disappointed, which was mostly my fault.